So we have to look in a bit more strategic planning in healthcare organizations that involve outlining action steps needed in reaching specific goals. And the strategic and operational planning objectives may involve units of planning, and then the providers, health and social well-beings, area of teams, and the CCJs. Tomba, is it the first time we're having this lecture on this topic?
Yes, sir, it is the first time.
Okay, that's fine. So in management and so to speak, at level 7, we have to look at what is contained in these outputs in terms of the strategic planning, operational planning, financial planning, and the direct commission. Strategic planning is produced by the unit of planning. The operational planning is produced by the CCJs, the commission group. The financial planning involves the CCJs as well, the commission groups. And then the last one involves the HWB planning. And you have different time frames. Some may be 5 years, some may be 2 years, some 2 years, and some 2 and 5 years. Let's look at what support will be made available at these various category. So we have the local support group, which is, first of all, we have the intensive support group, and then the universal local support group, which all comes under the support group or the backstock support commission by the CCJs. Then we can look at the strategic planning workshops, learning collaborative, information packs, any towns, and exemplars. So these are the key things that we have to look into: the local support group, the strategic planning workshop, learning collaborative, information packs, and any town exemplars. The any town exemplars that involve guidance exemplars such as the any town BCF tools, templates that will provide to help commissioners assist in their duties. And also the learning collaboratives may involve web-based learning exchange and knowledge exchange tools, plus webinars. So webinar sharing of ideas that can fall under learning collaborative category or segments. And in total and in whole, the local workshops, the collaborative, and the information packs is a universal offer available for commissioners. They are universal offers available for commissioners. Then we have to look into a bit more robust or casework of community health center facing challenges of increasing patient wait times. Strategic analysis, we have to look at the strengths and weaknesses. Why are there waiting times? What were the issues? What were the strengths? What were the weaknesses? Was it because you don't have good IT systems to book people? Was it because the staffs are not complying with policies and compliances? So these are all things that you have to look into. Then you have to look at opportunities. Are there any grants that you can tap in to upgrade your IT systems, or any grants that you can tap into to upgrade your staffs? And also about strategic choices. You have to look at how to expand the company physically, acquire more space. If the staffs are increasing, you have to acquire more space to help accept more clients, and then also you may also look at to upgrade in technology as well, invest in digital health systems, align patient scheduling and time medicine, and then partnerships, collaborate with other local health sectors to share patient load. And then the last bit is limit services, focus only on core services and redirect other services to specialized centers. Okay, so these are key areas that you need to look into. Strategic choices, partnerships, limited services, technological upgrade, and expand physically. Then we have to look into justification for best strategic choice. Address key weaknesses. When there are weaknesses, it needs to be addressed. Upgrade technological direct addresses of main implement digital health systems. So you need to address any form of weaknesses that you may find as a company or as a manager that you have subordinates, you have people working under you. Capitalize on opportunities. Center as opportunities in form of available grants for upgrade or advancements. So these are things that you have to also work on. Look at various grants or funding that you can tap into. Future proofing. Adopting modern technology ensures that center remains relevant and can adapt to future healthcare trends. It also positions the center as a forward-thinking institution in the eyes of the community. Then we have the cost-effective. Compared to fiscal expansion, technological upgrades might require a lower initial investment, especially if grants are available. Moreover, digital systems can lead to long-term operational cost savings. Cost-effective. And then we also have improved patient satisfaction, reducing wait times, offering teleconsultations, and providing online services can significantly enhance patient satisfaction. Improve patient satisfaction, So these are all things that you can use all about technology to help provide online services that can increase patient satisfaction and mitigate stress. While not directly countering all stress, a technological upgrade can make the center more competent locally. It also offers flexibility in case of budget cuts, as digital systems might lead to more efficient resource. So these are what technological upgrades may do to help you as a company or as a manager. In conclusion, we'll say that it's essential to align strategic choices with organizational strengths and weaknesses, opportunities and threats. You know about SWOT analysis, don't you?
Sir, which analysis? Sorry.
The SWOT analysis, don't you?
I think I'm not sure.
Have you not heard about SWOT, SWOT analysis?
Can you please spell that again?
SWOT.
SWOT? No.
Okay. It is called strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Okay. Strength, weakness, opportunities, and strengths. So every manager or every company, you should be able to do what we call SWOT analysis. You have to check your strengths, where you are very strong, where you have competitive advantage. You understand? And then you have to check your weaknesses, where you have to improve. And you have to look at various opportunities that your staffs can tap into or you can tap into as an organization. They have to look at the threats, okay? The threats that confronts your organization, external threats or internal threats, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then you have business plan, in terms of technological upgrade for community health center. So business plan, we have executive summary. Objective is to implement. So as a manager or in management, you have to have what we call objectives in terms of business plan. So the objective of the organization, let's assume that you have a problem. Your object is that you want to implement a technological upgrade to streamline operations and reduce patient wait. What then will be the strategy? Adopt a digital health system, introduce online opportunities, scheduling, and initiate telemedicine services. Situation analysis. Current situation, rising patient wait times, outdated technology, and decreasing patient satisfaction. Very important. Market trends, increasing demand for telehealth services and online health management. So this will be the situational analysis. You have to look at your current situation against your market trends. Okay. And the current situation may be that there's rising patient wait times, outdated technology, and decreasing patient satisfaction. So these are your objects, what you seek to do. As the third one will be, the objectives will be to reduce average patient wait time by 30% within 1 year. Increase patient satisfaction scores by 20% in the next 18 months. Launch a telemedicine services to cater to at least 15% of the patient base within the first year. So digital health system. Research and select an integrated digital health system tailored to the center's needs. Train staff on the new system. Launch and monitor its adoption, ensuring smooth transition. Online appointment scheduling. Introduce an online portal where patients can book, reschedule, or cancel appointments. Sync the portal with digital health system for real-time scheduling. Promote the online booking system through newsletter, social media, and in-center posters. So these are online appointment scheduling that you want to increase or you want to work on as a manager. And you have to have the objectives and your situation where you are trying to, a problem you are trying to solve, and come out with solutions that you seek to do. And when you talk about telemedicine services, you have to identify and train staff so they can understand what is called teleconsultation. Set up a secure and compliant video consultation platform. Promote a telemedicine services, highlighting its convenience and efficiency. Very, very important. Let's move to budget and financing. In budgeting and financing, we normally have what we call estimated cost. So estimated cost for digital health system, £50,000, online scheduling platform, 10,000, telemedicine, 15,000, and marketing promotion, 5,000. These are your estimated costs for each of the various areas that you want to improve. Then how do you finance? You have to apply the technological advancement grants available for your health centers. You have to apply them. You have to allocate funds from the center's annual budget. You have to explore potential partnerships or sponsorship with local businesses. These are key things that you have to do. Monitoring and evaluation. Regular survey patients to guide satisfaction levels. Monitor the utilization rates of online scheduling and telemedicine services. Assess monthly patient wait times to track improvement. Review financial returns and cost savings resulting from technological upgrades. These are things that you have to do. Monitoring and evaluation. You have to monitor your monthly patient wait times. You have to review the financial returns and cost savings. You also have to do regular surveys to make sure patients guard against satisfaction levels. So you have to get all these feedbacks to help you as a manager to improve the areas of problems. Any question? Any question, please?
No, sir.
Okay, let's move on to risks and contingencies. 1 minute. 1 minute, please. So let's look at the risks. Potential resistance from staff to renew technology, technical clinches, and patient privacy concerns. The contingencies: provide additional training sessions for staff, have IT support on standby for technical issues, and ensure all platforms are compliant with data protection regulations. Very important. So having identified the risks, you have to create contingencies that that would reduce or eradicate those risks that you have seen. So business plan provides a structured approach to implementing the technological upgrade strategy for the community health center. By focusing on key objectives, budgeting appropriately, and having monitoring mechanisms in place, the center can navigate the challenges of the current market situations and enhance the service delivery. Okay? So we have to look at how do we evaluate these business plans. First of all, the objective and strategy are clearly stated, providing a concise overview of the plan's intent. Very, very important. It must be concise and precise. The situation analysis, you have to Analysis captures the current challenges and market trends. Objectives are specific and time-bound, which is essential for later evaluation. And then 4, the strategy is well laid out with clear steps for implementation. Training of staff is a proactive approach, anticipating potential resistance to new technology. Then we have budget and financing. Budget and financing. Costs are broken down into major areas. 1, we have to look into monitoring and evaluation. Regular surveys and monitoring of specific metrics will provide actionable feedback, including a more detailed timeline for evaluations might be very helpful. 7, we have to look at risks and consistency. Identify potential risks shows foresight. That is true. Having contingency plan is crucial. More specific on how to tackle each risk should they materialize could be beneficial. So when you identify these risks, it helps you to foresight and focus and to have a sense of direction for the organization. And so what will be the recommendations of improvement? And detailed research and ROI analysis. Incorporate an ROI analysis to project potential financial benefits from the upgrade. This can justify the initial investment, especially when seeking grants or additional funding. Then we have stakeholder engagement. Consider involving staff, patients, and other stakeholders in the initial stage of the plan. Their feedback can offer valuable insights and ensure smoother adoption of a new technology. Stakeholder engagements. Then we have to look at vendor evaluation. Before selecting platforms or systems, conduct a thorough vendor evaluation. Consider factors like scalability, customer support, user reviews, and integration capabilities. Very, very important. We also have to look at pilot program. When you say pilot programs, you are trying to test something. So before a scale-out role, consider implementation of pilot programs, especially for telemedicine services. This allows the center to address any teething issues on a smaller scale. So once you do a smaller pilot basis, you are trying to test the product or testing what you are trying to put out there. It allows you, or it informs you, to be able to identify problems before you do a proper launching of a product or proper launching of the services that you want to do. The marketing and promotion, we all know, allocate a portion of budget for ongoing promotions, very important. Feedback mechanisms, you have to look at clear feedback mechanisms from patients and the service users themselves and staffs to report issues or suggest improvement within the new systems. Very, very important, feedback mechanisms. And then we have to look into regular review meetings. As management, you have regular meetings at management level or board level. And these meetings would help you to review or discuss, plan, and address the challenges that faces the organization. And data protection and security. Given the increased emphasis on online platforms, it ensures there is robust data protection strategy in place. This will safeguard patient information and maintain trust. Very, very, very important. In conclusion, we say business plan helpful. It helps to upgrade community health center. And also incorporating the suggestion that you gain from it, it can put you in a better position for a successful implementation, ensure both staff and patient needs are met while achieving the plans and objectives of the plan that you want to achieve. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and then you have to look at the references. So what kind of references? So the Harvard School of Reference, you can look at some of these writings, the Barcode references, the Ginter P. Hamsi reference, the Harrison references, the Lister J references as well. These are references that you can rely on in terms of your assessment. But again, you need to refer to the ebooks and journals on your model, your student model, and then have further readings into understanding the strategic planning in healthcare organizations. You also have to look into the strategic analysis for healthcare organizations, the sustainability of SWOT analysis. So I did mention that when we talk about SWOT analysis in management of healthcare, we're talking about the strengths that organizations have we're talking about the weaknesses that they need to work on, and then the opportunities. It could be opportunities in terms of funding and grants that the organization can tap in or the hospital can tap in. It could be opportunities that you have identified for your staffs who may lack certain qualities or certain knowledge gap, which thereby by tapping into this funding, you could use that to upgrade even your IT system that may be outmoded or that may not meet fit or purposes. So this is what we call SWOT analysis. And then the threats. You know, every organization may have what we call competition. So you might have a supported living organization that you may have competitors. And therefore, identifying those threats, it would better inform you as to what internal policies that you need to embed in your organization to meet up those threats externally, and what we call competitive advantages. So therefore, you may look into pricing. If it's a product that you are selling, you need to have economies of scale, or you need to do a review of your pricing so you can have a competitive advantage over your competitors. Then you have to read about the theories of strategic planning. So these are the key things that I want you to read about. And any issues, you need to email me, okay? Hello, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, sir. Sorry, the mic was muted.
You can hear me then, can you?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is what we call SWOT analysis. And as a level 7 learner, you also need to know what we call PESTEL. PESTEL. You know, PESTEL is more to do with what's the political stress, the economic stress, the strategic stress. Those are stress that affects organizations. So while the SWOT analysis is more an internal tool that you use to sort of deal with your internal problem as a manager or as a nurse or as a clinical manager, you need to have another tool in determining the outside market. What are the things that you can do to offset or mitigate those problems that comes internally? Okay, so Toba, I think I'll end the lecture today. Do you have any questions at all?
No, sir. I understood it mostly.
Come again.
I
Would
said
you?
I understood it mostly.
Okay. Would you want to have any recap at all? Any questions at all since you joined very late?
No, sir.
Are you okay? So everything is okay, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I would expect your assignments 2 weeks from now. If you have already started, you need to complete it. I think this should be the last learning outcome. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Because I think we have learning outcome 3. So this should be the last lecture for this particular health and social care strategies.
Sir, overall, there are 4 learning outcomes. Hello?
Toba, can you hear me? 1 minute. Toba,
Hello?
can you hear me, Toba?
Yes, now I can hear you. I think it
Yeah,
was
you
a
went off. Yeah, you went
connection
off.
or
So
something.
yeah, so I'm sure this should be our last lecture for this unit, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So have you started doing your assignments at all?
Yes, sir. I started working with one assignment, and I give it. I mean, I'm sure there's no deadline, as my schedule is quite hectic these days.
I know you are busy. I know. I know. So
Thank you. I have my paper on
let's do
23rd and 24th. Then
let's do
I'll submit the assignment.
Okay, so just one minute, let me go over the can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, 1 minute. Let's look at the unit specifications. So the unit specifications for these lectures, let's go through it so we could have a bit more understanding of that. Your screen is loading. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir, I can.
So that's assessment criteria. So unit 1, we've done that already. You have to summarize current
Yes, sir.
legislation, explore approaches, critical evaluate health and social care policy, evaluate practical and political responses to that. Then we have 2, you have to look into analyze the significance of external, analyze how competitive relevant strengths, weaknesses can be used to suggest, and then 3, analyze policy solutions. And then today, what we have done today is understand the strategic and business plan for health and care organization. Question 1, identify best strategic choice after strategic analysis to implement strategy. Develop a business plan based on the current market situation in relation to the best strategic choice that is suitable for health and social care organization. And then 3, evaluate the business plan, make a recommendation for improvement. Okay. So this is the assessment criteria. And then we have 4. Then we have one more, 4. We have 4. Then probably, I think, are we having lectures tomorrow?
Yes, sir, we're having a lecture on Thursday and
We're
Friday
having
both.
lectures tomorrow, isn't it?
Sorry, I can't understand you. What did you just say?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Toba.
Yes, sir, I can hear you. Sure, why can't you hear me? Hello?
Hello, Tuba. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's Amandeep here this side. Daniel got disconnected. I would just connect with him. Don't worry, okay? Please bear with me a moment.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Oh, here he is. He is. Hello, Daniel.
Sure.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay. So Toba, I think we have lectures tomorrow as well.
Yes, sir, we have a lecture tomorrow. Both Thursday and Friday are lecture days.
Yes, we have one tomorrow. We're going to end tomorrow. So see you tomorrow
Yeah.
then, okay?
Sure, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.